Hey, welcome back. So in this video, I want to cover Subaru remotes. A lot of the times we struggle with the remotes because we don't have that PIN code or that access code on the remotes when we're using our Smart Pro or other programming tools. Subaru is pretty tricky. You basically need to have this access code to add the remote to the vehicle, and then you cut and then you program that immobilizer chip. You want to do that last. So let's go ahead and kind of run down and look. Like for the older remotes, some of the new ones come with it already on there and some don't have it on there. And how do we find that code? So let's go ahead and use a small, a medium, flathead, and a Phillips for these videos. So let's go ahead and look at this old one. This is a refurbed OEM one. There's no information on the back when it comes to that chip. So we need to open it and be gentle. These are quite old. And we're going to open it and we're going to see this long number. So when your programming tool says go ahead and enter that 8-digit code, you're going to enter that number, give it 1 to 2 minutes for the vehicle to accept it. You check the remote by pressing lock, unlock buttons, cool, and you can proceed. So that's there. Now for some of the newer ones, you're going to have the code on there. It's pretty simple, just boop, 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 and you're done. Some of them don't have that. Now you're going to say, hey, how do I get to that? So see how it's different style bodies. It just depends on the manufacturer or the remote type. Use a small Phillips. Take out that screw. Be careful not to strip these screws. And if you have a magnetic spot on your mat, that's ideal. Stick it over there so you don't lose it. Split this open and it kind of falls apart. You're going to have that part. The key blade falls out, the immobilizer chip's right there. You're gonna have the remote module, kind of like a Toyota or a Honda. Just be gentle. And now you're gonna look and like, is there anything there? No, it's the FCC ID. Cool, but it's not gonna be that information we need. So what to do is we have to open this. So you can either use a small flathead and just gently pry and pry to get that section off. Just be gentle with it. Ah, there we go. So the battery's off and there's that information there. So what you want to do is, like, say if you're doing paperwork for that customer, go ahead and grab that new key, write it on the paperwork, put it back together, and now you can have that information. Or if you want, take a picture on your phone of knowing what it is, and then you can go to that vehicle and program it instead of opening this in the vehicle on the spot and then dropping parts. If you drop that, or if you drop the screw, you're kind of out of luck. So you want to kind of plan ahead, but that's how you're going to work on like the Subaru turn keys. And you want to figure out which way it goes. And I believe it just goes that way. Yep. Cool. And pop it in. Nope, it doesn't go that way. Take it out and flip it. Cool, that way. And put it back together. So hopefully that helps when it comes to using those Subaru turn keys and finding that access code when you're programming. So the rule of thumb for the Subarus, when you have like the customer's key and your new key, check the frequency. So if theirs is green in that frequency range, great. And say if you grab ours and it's yellow, it's not going to work. Check and make sure you're grabbing the right key based on the year range, the vehicle. Because if it's green for both keys, cool. If it's mix match, it's not going to work. So you want to program the remote first, make sure it's working, make sure theirs is working. Then you come back, you cut the blade and program that chip, and then you're good. Do not cut the blade first, because if you grab the wrong one, they look alike, it won't work. The remote will not work. And you don't want to switch the parts, because then you're going to mess up your inventory. Okay, other than that, have a great day, and I will chat with you later. Bye.